Okay, let's try this again. All right, sorry about that. My alarm went off, and you know how Instagram goes with the speaker. So, it's just weird. But anyways. All right, perfect. So, I had to start over, so I apologize for that. So, yes. So, as I was saying, the title today is that they hate you because you, yes, you, the star, you are the star. You inspire them in so many ways that they hate you. And I want to go deep into this, all right? So there's some things that's been coming up for me, some revelations and enlightenment and stuff like that. And it just made me have so much more gratitude in my heart, because if these things did not happen, I would not be where I am today. So I always try to find a positive in a negative. This is how you transform into become the best version of yourself. So we're currently in this energy or this energetic space of Scorpio and Taurus. Okay, Scorpios are known for the huge transformation. There's nothing small about Scorpios. And then you have Taurus as well too, which can correlate to being grounded, maybe stuck in a certain way, maybe I don't know if Taurus is a fixed sign, probably is. But anywho, then we also have the eclipse that's coming as well too. So you're putting all these energies together. What do you think is going to happen? You have water and you have earth that's clashing together, right? So when water and earth clashes together, in some way, shape, or form, it's going to turn into mud. So it's up to you to decide for yourself to see if you are receiving messages of enlightenment, you're receiving messages of new things that are being exposed to you. It's up to you to decide where you're going to be when this clash comes in. Now, for me, since I know water and earth, when it clashes, make all this mud, and it can be either slippery, it could turn into some kind of like a dredging where you're not able to stay afloat. I'm going to have some kind of a lifeline, and that lifeline will be me. Okay, so people hate you, and this is from my own personal experience, okay? And this can go for anybody. This can go for family, this can go for friends, co-workers, teachers, anybody that you may have some sort of an energetic connection with, okay? So they hate you because you inspire them in so many ways. And this is a true statement, and here's why. Most people, when they see something in you that they don't like, they enhance that, or they focus on that as much as they can. So let's say, for instance, you are a loud person. There's nothing wrong with you being loud, okay? Just an example, because I could be loud at times, especially when I laugh. So if they'll say, damn, you too loud. Oh my God, you do too much, or you this, you that. There is something inside of you that you haven't realized about yourself that is triggering them, okay? And what they're doing is, because since you didn't see that greatness within yourself, no matter if you're loud, you are short, tall, dark skin, light skin, whatever the case may be, there's something in you that they don't like, right? They're going to continuously keep hitting you over the head, so that way you don't see exactly what it is that they're pinpointing out that you may not like, or they don't like about you. They're not wanting you to see your worth. So they're going to constantly keep doing things to make it seem like it's your fault, or they're going to make it seem like it's not worth your while. Okay? So let me give you an example. I looked up the etymology of the word dim, faint, artificial, and exhausted. Okay? Dim. The etymology of the word dim is to become unable to see clearly and faint. Okay? Stay with me. So, going back to me saying, if you have done your shadow work, you can see the people that are doing what they're supposed to do. There's going to be a certain glow to a type of person when they're doing their work. Okay, versus someone that may come off as very dark, their energy may be very dim, very meek, very faint, right? So again, dim, the etymology of dim is to become unable to see clearly, faint. So if you have this hater that sees something in you that you haven't seen yourself, they are going to make sure that they are going to dim your light. What happens when your light is dim? You can't see, right? And if you can't see within yourself, you're looking outside of yourself to see what other people are seeing or trying to see or perceive of yourself. So you're getting that outside validation from other people because your light has been dim. You don't even know how to turn on your own light within yourself. So you're asking for permission. You're asking for someone else to get permission for you to turn on your own light. You're listening to what they're saying, right? So the next one is faint. The etymology of the word faint is enfeebled, wearied, exhausted, artificial, cowardly, hesitate, oh Lord, hesitate, and falter, right? So people do things in a way to make sure that they're dimming your light, and they are making sure that you're always consistently tired, lethargic, and things of that nature. What happens when you come across someone that may not have the best type of energy, right? And you can feel it. You may not know why you're feeling this way about this person, but you just know something about them is off. You're not judging them in a negative way, but you can just feel it because maybe you're an empath, or you can just pick up on energies, right? And something about them, you're not judging them from a negative aspect. You're just wanting to see, your intuition or your gut is just wanting to see what's up with this person. That way you can make that decision to see if you'd rather go forward with them or not, right? So with the fate here, they beat you down so much you become non-existent of self. I'm gonna say that again. They beat you down so much that you can become non-existent of self. You become artificial. You become exhausted, cowardly, hesitant, and falter. When you are exhausted, you're tired. You don't have time for you don't have time for things. You don't have time to work. You don't even have time for yourself, right? When you are artificial, you come off as fake, because artificial means not natural or spontaneous. So they're continuously making sure that they're keeping you in this dim light. They're making sure that they're able to keep you in this dim light so you don't see your worth. Okay, hopefully you guys are sticking with me. Another thing I wrote is that all of those tears, right? They're constantly digging on you. They digging you through the dirt. They drag you through the dirt, right? Not knowing you are a seed, right? They constantly keep burying you, but they're not realizing that by them burying you, you can potentially use your own tears to grow your garden. Because remember, you are that garden, right? So they buried you, not knowing your tears will be the catalyst for your growth. Okay? Lost my train of thought. So the next time someone is very standoffish of you, and you know you haven't done anything wrong, and they start to project onto you what they don't like about you, sit and think and be in that moment. Don't say anything to them, but use that moment as a catalyst to transform yourself into something greater, into something better. Because as I always say, they see something in you before you see for yourself. And if someone is constantly saying, hey, you are too loud. Hey, maybe you read a certain way. Maybe you walk a certain way. Maybe you smile a certain way, right? They're going to use all of these negative adjectives about yourself to make you feel about yourself. So that way you're not able to shine like the power that you are. That's why I'm very passionate about people or helping and assisting others with standing in their power, because it's very important to make sure that you're standing in your power. These people that don't have a liking for you, they're going to do everything possible to make sure that they dim your light, because if someone dims your light, you can't see anything. And the first thing people do when they can't see anything is they go searching for something outside of themselves. They don't search within themselves. They go outside of themselves. Like they say, beauty is skin deep. I believe it is. The heart is pure. The heart knows what it wants. The heart is very genuine if you're on that side of the spectrum, right? But for some people, or just more so society has us in a way where they want us to not look deep within. Everything is superficial or very on the top or surface level, okay? So when you see someone, the first thing people do is, hey, they look at someone's maybe monetary gain. They may look at the way they look, their face, their features, whatever the case may be, and they make a decision right then and there to determine if that person is good for them or they're not good for them, right? Instead of going further, because all this comes back full circle, and it also goes within doing the healing work. Instead of going further, deeper within and getting to really know the person within themselves, you can potentially miss out on a great person, because again, society has us in a way, or molded us or conform us in a way where they only want us to see things on the surface level. So here you have this person that do not like you, but yet highly inspired by you. They see something in you that you don't see in yourself yet, and they're going to do everything possible to dig this deep ass hole to put your ass in there, to literally shut you off, to dim your light. But as I said, you can be the catalyst for them dimming your light, right? They don't know, even though they have dug this hole for you and placed you inside, you are the seed, right? They place you inside. You can use your tears. You can use your tears as the catalyst to grow, okay? You are the garden. You don't need anyone to assist you with that. You have to believe in yourself enough that whatever it is that you want to achieve and accomplish, you can do that. Okay. Again, this goes for friends. This goes for family. This goes for teachers. There's always someone that you're going to come across that's going to say something that you may not like. There's going to be something that you have not done to them, but has triggered them in such a gigantic way that they don't like about you. And they're going to do everything possible to make sure that you're not able to see yourself. Because again, the etymology of the word dim is to become unable to see clearly and faint. They don't want you to see your worth. When someone tries to dim yourself or dim your light, they don't want you to see yourself. And because you're not standing in your power, you're not stepping up in your power, you're not rising in your power, you take everything, what they say at face value, surface level, right? Because you're not going within yourself, you're doing everything surface level. You're taking heed, or you're taking whatever advice, whatever you want to call it, you're taking that from them because that's what you believe they think about. That's what you believe. Whatever they're saying about you is what you believe. And that's not the case. You're handing over your power when you allow people to do that to you. So again, moving forward into 2022, it is very ideal, very vital to make sure that you are standing in your power, because there's going to be people that's going to see you rising. You're going to be rising. Your beautiful energy, your beautiful glow is going to be showing amongst a lots of people, and no matter what niche that you're doing. And you're going to have people that see something in you that they don't like. But remember, even though they say this and they view you in this way, again, you can be the catalyst for your own transformation, or you can be the catalyst for what they said about you to higher marks or to higher heights for your own transformation. Okay. It's all about learning how to transmute things, transmute negative things, negative energy, negative situations into something better or to something positive. Okay. So going back to the word faint, the etymology of the word faint is wearied, exhausted, artificial, cowardly, hesitant, and falter. When people project onto us, they're doing it for a reason. They want to see us where they are. They want to keep us where they are. When people see someone with a bright light, sometimes it gets too bright, they can't stand it. So they're going to do everything possible to make sure they either dim your light or they extinguish it completely. Now you over here, you're not going within yourself. You obsolete, you desolate, you tired, you lethargic, you exhausted, you artificial, you're faltering, you're cowardly, you're hesitant. You don't know what you need to do for yourself because you are sitting here and listening to what other people are viewing or perceiving of yourself. So it is time to make sure that you are sitting down and doing the healing work, the necessary healing work that needs to be done. So that way, when these haters, or whatever you want to call it, comes through again, and they say these things about you that you know is not true about yourself, you now have the proper tools that can assist you with your journey moving forward. Perfect example with me. When I was a child, I always got picked on for the color of my skin. I am dark. There's nothing I can do about it. There ain't nothing I can do about it. But it caused so much of a travesty in my childhood, teenage years, in my adulthood. I did not think I was pretty at all. And it wasn't until I sat and I listened exactly to what the naysayers, the haters, or however you want to see them, the jealous people, however you want to view them, I was listening to what they were saying. I said, why do they keep saying that about me? Right? This is when I started to do my soul searching for myself, because I was tired of doing surface level, top level healing work. I wanted to dive deeper, and I wanted to see, why is it exactly they're saying these things about me when I know I haven't done anything wrong? Okay, take it how it resonates. And that's when I realized that they don't like me is because they are inspired by me. You see what I mean? Because if someone that likes you and loves you, they want to continuously hype you up and make sure you're doing things, and, they're pointing you in the right direction. They have your back, or they're by your side, whatever the case may be. They're rooting for you. But when you have people that don't want to see you go further than them, they don't want to see you doing better than them, they're going to try to do whatever it is possible to make sure you're not able to get to the next level or the next stage of your life. Hence, they hate you because you inspire them in so many ways that you don't even know for yourself. So stop doing surface level, top level healing. Okay? It's not helping you. You have to go deeper within to see and feel and cultivate that raw power, that beautiful big ball of light and energy that a lot of people are trying to stop from coming out. Yes, I got picked on for being light-skinned by my caretaker, and it was a shame of my skin. Listen, I got black ass, black attack, charcoal, you black as shit, you dirty. I got all of that. And as I went into high school, especially high school, and at that time I didn't understand, but as I'm older and I can go back now and I can see what was the catalyst for that. When I was in high school, I had big breasts. I was very tall, very skinny, but I had big breasts, and you couldn't hide it. No, everybody saw me coming, right? And I used to hide myself. I would have on hoodies, and I would have on, I like Dickie pants, the work pants, because we had to wear uniform. So I would have on Dickie pants. I would have on Timberland boots. I would have on this hat, looking like a whole boy out here because I was like this big. I was skinny as hell. So then here comes the rumors that I'm gay and that I'm this and I like girls. And at that time, I lived a very sheltered life. So I was in 9th and 10th grade. People saying you gay. And I'm like, what is that? Honestly, I didn't know none of that stuff. I didn't know about no same-sex love. I didn't know nothing about nothing. So when people were saying that about me, I was like, well, why would they say that about me? Like, I don't understand why they keep saying this about me, right? So long story short, that was when I was able to go back. Now that I'm at this time in the stage of my life, I'm able to go back and to see what was the reason why I was acting in the way that I was acting. It's because I was listening to what they were saying. They were telling me I'm too black, I'm too dark, I am charcoal, I'm a black ass bitch, I'm black this, I'm dark this, I'm dirty this, and all that stuff. And over time, okay, they saw that uniqueness within me, but I did not see that within myself because I either refused to go deeper within, or I didn't understand that I can go deeper within myself to really find the true, rawest, authentic piece of myself. So here I am out here in my 20s and my 30s, yeah, because it wasn't until I was about 30, 31 when I really started to come out of my shell and really, really step into my power, right? So between my teens, 20s, and early 30s, I'm sitting here like, you know what? Maybe they're all right. Maybe I am too dark. When I first started in this journey, I didn't want to come on live. I didn't want to come on screen. I didn't want to do TikTok. I didn't want to do Instagram. I just wanted to be behind the scenes because I didn't want that attention on me. Not realizing there's nothing wrong with me at all, and that is something I had to figure out for myself. Even though they were the catalyst for that. I didn't allow the negativity to keep me down. I allowed their negativity. I transformed that into a catalytic situation, experience, whatever you want to call it. And look where I am today. And that's why I always say you want to thank the people that hate on you, that always have something negative to say about you. You want to thank them because, like I said, some people see you before you see yourself. And normally when people are speaking about you in a very negative way or Debbie Downing way or whatever the case may be, it is because they see something in you that you have not yet discovered. So the next time somebody want to come at you sideways, they want to project their bullshit onto you, don't even say nothing to them. Go deep within yourself, not surface level, not top level. Go deep within yourself and to see why they are saying that. You're too loud. You're too tall. You're too dark. You're too light. You're too this. You're too that. Why is it that they're actually saying these things about you? Is it because they see your greatness, they see your potential, and you don't see it? And because you don't see your greatness, you don't see your potential, you're just going to take heed to what they say. You're just going to run off what they say. And that's all life. That's all you believe. That's what life is. No, that's not true. Again, as I stated, the hole that they're digging for you, right? Because you are the garden. You are the key to your growth. The same garden or the same hole that they're digging for you is the same tears that you can use for yourself to help yourself grow out of the situation. It doesn't have to be negative unless you allow it to be negative. And this is something that I'm learning on my spiritual path. I am learning to take the negatives and transmute it and transform it into positive. So there's going to be people out there that's saying whatever it is that they're saying about me. That don't bother me. I'll gladly accept that you say whatever it is that you're saying about me, because now you're giving me a challenge, right? As I said, I look at things at the brighter pictures. You're giving me a challenge for me to dig deep within myself to see exactly something that you're seeing that I'm not able to see within myself. And once I'm able to see that within myself, again, they're giving you the tools. Now you have the correct tools that you'll be able to be equipped to move forward in your journey. And that's what life is all about. That's what the healing process and the healing sessions and the healing path and the healing journey is about. It's about always transforming and reconnecting and letting go of things and putting things back together, right? Another example, me working out, right? My trainer told me, because I didn't understand the whole thing about like muscles, right? How muscles work. So when you are actually working out, your muscles have to tear and it repairs itself. And I was like, well, why the hell would it do that? It's because, hold on, quote me if I'm wrong, but I think he said it's because you have to it got to go through like stress or trauma. And then once it recognizes what it goes through, it's going to regenerate itself into something bigger and better. So you're like a muscle. Okay, you're a muscle that could, just think of it, you can never tear, or you can never, I'm trying to think, you can never, damn, what's the train thought? You're a muscle that could just keep going and going and going if you choose to. Okay, so don't allow people to dim your light. Allow them to be the catalyst in your life. Allow them to equip you with the things that they're saying about you in a negative way, in a negative light. Use that information and transform your beautiful, bright, auric ass into something bigger and better. And as I say, the more you grow, the brighter you grow, it's going to make people upset. It's going to make people very angry. That has nothing to do with you. Thank them for giving you those tools, right? Those aha moments, those tools. So that way you can transform into whatever it is that you want to transform. So if you feel like you're the ugly duckling and they keep telling that you're ugly and you know damn well you're not ugly, maybe you may have dry skin, maybe you may have some blotches on your skin, whatever the case may be. Allow that ammunition that they're taking, that they feel like it's going to end you, transform that. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, right? That same ammunition that they're trying to put onto you, that they're trying to use to shoot you down, you can use that. You can take that gun away from them and you can aim it back at them. And this is figuratively. I'm saying this figuratively. You can aim it right back towards them because you are in power. You are in control of self. And you're not worrying, and you don't have to worry or think or anything like that about what other people are thinking of you, because you know deep down inside, you went ahead deep within yourself and you finally did the shadow work. And when you do the shadow work and when you do the healing process and you finally see what they were saying, you be like, what? Dang, so you calling me dark because I'm really beautiful, right? And you turn it into something greater and better, you're going to be able to walk with your head held high and move forward into your next path or your new chapter or your new journey or your new session, or whatever the case may be, into this thing called life. So the next time you see people hating on you, being jealous of you, again, it is because you inspire them in so many ways that you're not even privy to, or you're not allowing yourself to see. Because again, the etymology of the word dim, become unable to see clearly or faint. That is how they want to view you or see you as. They want you to be this faint person. They don't want you to see clearly. Because if you're able to see clearly, the things that they're saying about you, it wouldn't bother you. It wouldn't have no type of adverse effect on you. But because they see your light before you see your light, they want to keep you where they are. So now you're in this mix and mess of People that has no lights, is dark, is grim, is desolate, is exhausted, is artificial. What artificial means is fake, right? They want you to be cowardly. They want you to be hesitant about your life, making decisions. They want you to falter. They don't want you to be decisive. They want you to be indecisive in your life, right? And then also the etymology of the word exhausted is to consumed and used up. So they just want to use up your essence, your energy, your bright light to their advantage because they see something in you that you haven't seen in yourself. That's all I have for y'all. Make sure that you are utilizing this beautiful energy. Okay, we are in the energy of Scorpio in Taurus. It is a solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, is some kind of eclipse. And then there's two parts. There's going to be two parts. The next one will be December either 22nd or 23rd. But there's two solar eclipses that are coming. One is coming tonight into tomorrow. And then it's December 22nd and 23rd. Use this time to create and to be the positive catalyst that I know that you can be. And transform your life into something that you could never imagine. You're not doing it for them. You're doing it for you. Because again, you inspire people in so many ways that you're not even privy to at this time. And it is time for you to call and to step upon your greatness, whatever that may be. A baker, a chef, a craftsman person, a carpenter, a singer, whatever the case may be. No more moving forward. No longer are we going to stand dim in our essence. We weren't put here on this earth to be dim, to be faint, not able to see clearly. Okay, we weren't here to be to exercise that, to witness that, to live that. We weren't here for that. We were here as human beings, souls, however you want to look at it. We were here to walk in our paths with our lights bright, not dim, because you want to be able to see where you are going. Okay. And if you can't see where you're going and you become dim, it's because you're allowing them to perceive you in that way. You accept it in that way, and you're going to move forward in life that way. And there's nothing dim about you. There's nothing wearied about you. There's nothing exhausting about you. There's nothing artificial about you. There's nothing cowardly about you. There's nothing hesitant about you. There's nothing about faltering. There's nothing negative about you. So again, the next time someone wants to come at you with some weak ass weird shit, allow them to say what they need to say. Just hear me out. Allow them to say what they have to say. Take the bits and pieces of the negative adverse words or whatever that they're saying or trying to project to you, and sit down and be in that moment and see exactly why is it that they're saying these things about me. And once you figure out that aha moment, once you have that aha moment, again, now you are equipped with the proper tools that you need to move forward. So the next time something like this pops up again, you will be prepared and ready. It could be war, however you perceive it. But just know that you'll be prepared and ready for what other bullshit may be coming your way. All right, so that's all I have for y'all. I'm about to do the pulls and some other things. I have shipped out everyone's order, so you should have received your tracking order. Follow me on TikTok, because I'm going to be on TikTok much more now. All right, I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone with that. I thought stepping outside my comfort zone with Instagram Live and Facebook Live was good enough for me. But now Spirit is like, you got to do TikTok too. So I'm going to be on TikTok as well too. So make sure that you guys are following me on the channels. And like I said, I'm going to be bringing so much more, because I am an intuitive speaker. This is who I am. This is my calling, and I'm going to step up into my calling. And my job is to assist anyone that can resonate with me, anyone that is willing to become a leader, not a follower, because I am not teaching followers. I am only teaching to leaders, and leaders step in their own power. We don't care about what other people say about us. We don't care what other people throw at us. But as leaders, we are going to be stepping into our power, and we are going to become unfucking stoppable. All right, so see y'all later.